calm though.
All right. Hopefully you can see this. So I went and got some new stuff. First, I have this old Penn Pursuit here. This is on my 10-foot rod. I have it broken down right now. It's on a Penn Pursuit rod. As you can see, it's a 10-foot rod. It's getting a little chopped up. It's getting old. I'm going to replace the line tomorrow. I have some line coming in. It's a 50-pound braid. And I went and bought the new Penn, or I'm sorry, the Daiwa BG 8000. Hopefully you can see this. I got this yesterday. So far it seems really nice. It spins real nice. Hope you can see. My garage is kind of dark. But here it is. I mean, it seems really nice. I've heard nothing but good things. I have Daiwa other products, but I have pretty much cheaper Daiwa rigs. I have this little C line, a couple of D waves, which, you know, honestly, they work for me. Which are up here. I don't know if you can see them. And I have some Penn Fierces up here. I have a Penn Battle up here. A couple of cheaper rods, a couple old Daiwa D-Shock. And over here I have another Daiwa D-Wave, an 8-foot, and then I have my St. Croix rod, Tidemaster. 7-foot Fas Action. This is really nice. I really like this. Might be my favorite rod. And I paired it with a Penn Fierce reel. And it is a 4000 Penn Fierce II. I know the Penn Fierce 3 is coming out, but you know it was about $250, $300 setup. But so far I like it. So that's that right there. Put that back over here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this Daiwa BG 8000 on. This is pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Let me put this pen out of the way here. I just want to compare the size. They're almost the same size. The Daiwa looks a little bigger. Obviously it's newer. So we'll see how it looks when I get it up there, put it all together. So let's put this back. Alright, so I paired it. I'm going to pair this with this Daiwa. You know, I got this off Amazon. Kind of a last second type deal. I wanted a travel rod for next time when I want to fly to Florida or something. So I'm not sure how good this is going to be. If anybody can recommend or give me any comments if they have used this rod. It's a 5-piece 11-foot Daiwa Ardito, it looks like, TR, and it's black and red. And so far, I mean, it looks really cool. I can hopefully show you. Hope you can see. Pull this phone out of the way over here. I'm gonna pull the reel. I'm gonna put it on over here, and here's the case. I mean, this travel case is really cool. This kind of sold me, to be honest with you. So here it is. So you have the bottom part, the bud end here. Pretty cool. I like that black and red color. And then you have 4 more pieces. And I'll put together real quick to show you what it looks like, but I'm not going to keep them together while I'm putting the reel on. But just to give you an idea how it looks, how fast it is to put together. And maybe later I'll take it out into the yard at least, and I'll test the casting on it. Put like a little, maybe 2-ounce weight or something on it. So hopefully you can see me doing what I'm doing here. This will be awesome when I fly to Florida, if I decide to fly to Florida next year rather than driving that 14-hour drive or whatever it is. And that's it. Hopefully you can see. And there it is. It's together. I'll take it outside so you can kind of see. I gotta be careful here. Yeah, hopefully you can see. The guys aren't all lined up, but there it is. 11-foot. It's definitely a surf rod. So I'm going to take it back apart. And it's fairly simple to take apart. I'm going to leave the one part on here. So right now I'm just going to put these here for now. I'll put them all back in a second. And I hope I like this. You know, the only thing I don't like about this right now so far is this small guide, this bottom guide. It's more like a boat guide, it looks like, but I'm not sure if it's advertised as a boat rod. I'm pretty sure it was advertised as a surf rod. I hope it is. I hope it works. I'll test it. You know, I had a gift card on Amazon, so I had to use it. I feel like just using it up. So this is it. I mean, so let's see. Let's put the case out of the way here now, and let's see how this reel seats in here. Oop. Okay, let's tighten it up. And there it is. Hopefully you can see that. Pretty nice, pretty cool. I think we're going to like this setup here. This is a nice butt end. Looks like it would fit nice into a sand spike. Obviously I have to turn that. I've reel left-handed. It'd be cool if the BG, obviously it's called black and gold. If this was black and gold's rod, but it isn't. But I'm going to put this red braid on it. Now I will say I'm probably going to regret this. I know this is more like a shark rod or stingray rod, big giant fish rod and reel setup. I don't know about the rod, but definitely the reel. I'm going to put this 30-pound braid. And I do have some 50-pound I have coming in. I'm going to probably put that on the Penn. I have a red, white, and blue braid coming in. I'll put that on the Penn tomorrow when that comes in. And for sake of this, I'm going to put the 30-pound on it. I don't know if it's a mistake, but it was fairly cheap. I'm using a reaction tackle I got off Amazon. I want to say it was about $15 for this. It's about 300 yards, or it is 300 yards. Dark red, 30-pound. I'll put it on because I typically don't shark fish. I mean, if I could get like a North Carolina, like a nice bull red or black drum, or even stripers, you know, in the fall and this fall coming up, or even, you know, if they're still running now, which I don't think they really are. I think they're kind of leaving now. You know, I don't know if the 30 pound is going to be good enough. So I'm going to spool this up with this 30-pound braid, and at least the red will match. Not that it really matters in the grand scheme of things, but we'll see how it looks. And when I tie it on, we'll see how it looks when it goes back on. I wish I was a little more. I wish I had 500 yards of this, but 300 may do for what I'm using for mainly surf fishing, jetties, mainly, but typically surf. Alright, so I have my braid on this little makeshift spool here, and I have my reel seated onto the rod, and I have the bow up, and all I do is really just do it like an overhand knot, and just tighten it up. And if you look closely too on this has like a little a rubber like band to catch the braid. So then I drop my bail, and there it is. It's on. But first I'll cut this excess tag off here, excess line. So let's set this back up here. Alright, so now you have your line on, tightened up, bail's closed, and honestly, some people will put a little piece of tape on their hand. Let me come over here so the light's not shining. You can put a little piece of tape on your hand and kind of keep a lot of tension on. I like to keep a little tension on as I'm reeling on. But also, you also want to make sure your your spool's coming off counterclockwise, coming off your thing here. I'm not sure if you can see this. Make sure it's coming off counterclockwise. So now I can kind of start slowly. I don't know if you can see this. Slowly start reeling it on. Just until I get like a little coating. Make sure it's going on nice and even. And I also like to put the rod on a little bit of an angle. It kind of prevents wind knots. And there it goes. It's going on. Braid will chop you up a little bit. But there it goes. It's going on. And it's going on nice and even. And when I get a little further on, I'll probably put like a towel or something over my fingers here. So when I really start humping on there, I'm not ripping up my hands. So hopefully you can see this. It's going right on. Nice and even. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to get all 300 yards on here. With a lot of room to spare, I could probably obviously put 400 or 500 yards on here, easy. But that's it. There it is. It's spooled up. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I probably should have got 500 yards. I do have 500 yards coming tomorrow. I'll probably put that on the Penn Pursuit tomorrow. On this one here, it's a red, white, and blue line. I'll take this old green braid off. It's kind of frayed and, you know, ruined anyway. Not as nice as it used to be. And there it is. There's the Daiwa BG 8000 on a Daiwa Ardito, I guess it's pronouncing, Ardito TR 5-piece travel rod. It goes to 11 feet. And that's about it. Hopefully this helps. Check this rod again. Looks like I got fish on. This cast's nice, Bobby. How's yours casting? How's that casting? I think I got another fish on. Let's see. Shark, it looks like. Not what we want. We're catching a lot of sharks today. 2 casts with this, 2 fish though. Alright, let's get this guy back in. Alright, 2 down. It's calm though.